disturbing that show was.
So, because I like dark, twisted, messed up movies. They just don't scare me. But
We already discussed that dolls.
JC freaks out about stuff and has nightmares.
Think about how true that could be, though. That's the messed up part.
Yeah,
about
they
it.
put the human soul inside the doll. There's a movie about that. I bet you probably could Google it. It's
So
really
the wall is full of my mom's
little souls of
children.
4-H'ers. It's the 4-H'ers she used to have. My mom was a 4-H leader, and some kids would disappear. Remember?
That's true.
So that's where the souls of the missing 4-H'ers.
She said that they quit.
Yeah, she said they quit, but she took their souls and put them in those dolls.
She put them in the dolls. Then my mom decided that she made one of the dolls out of her mother's
grandma's,
who died. Took some of her hair and made the doll's hair out of that.
That is so messed up.
So I swear still to this day that when you go there, that doll looks at you in his head and moves with you when you walk through the room.
And Grandma wasn't very nice.
No. So when you talk to the doll does say like, "Oh, my leg hurts. Look at my scars," or something like that, and just tells you about how, and then tells you how ungrateful you are.
Yeah, and you're shitty.
But see, the thing started with me too, is for some reason when we were growing up, my brother had a ventriloquist doll,
Danny O'Day,
that looked like something out of the Twilight Zone movie.
Yep, Danny O'Day.
And I used to play with it, but it wasn't in our room. I used to just play with it. And then so my mom thought I wanted to be a ventriloquist. So she bought me a ventriloquist dummy of my own. And it was a hobo, like, I think it was like a red skeleton looking doll. And this thing was creepy as shit. So then I remember I was thinking, I don't know where to put him. And I didn't want to put him on my bed just in case he just all of a sudden woke up and just like grab me by the neck or something. So I hung him on a nail across from my bed on the wall, and I hung him by the string, so his mouth was just open, hanging there like, because the string would pull his mouth open, and I would lay there just looking at him, thinking he's probably thinking, "Take me off the wall!" Like he's just staring at me. So I put him in the closet because he freaked the shit out of me. Not to mention, my brother, who I'm talking to right now, had a Muppet doll. Animal, and it was under my bed in the little cabinets that we had.
Yeah.
And I kept thinking about that one too, that thing's under my bed.
Yeah, but he was cool.
Yeah, but dude,
but
I'm thinking he's under my bed, so he could just like him and the other stuffed animals that are on there conspiracying, like, "Hey, let's get this kid who's sleeping in the bunk bed above us."
See, even as a small child, you still have more strength than a Marriott doll.
How do I know?
Because they're full of foam filling.
We had fucking cable at a young age, and I saw a lot of disturbing movies.
Twilight Zone would fuck up a lot of kids.
I saw a lot of disturbing movies at a young age because my dad got cable.
Oh,
that's what messed us up.
Monkey Shines. That was the movie about the ventriloquist doll that was telling his buddy to kill people.
Monkey Shine? Was a Twilight Zone movie?
No, it was a movie.
No, I thought it was a Twilight Zone episode.
Well, yeah, there was probably one about that, but there was a movie called Monkey Shine.
Don't you remember he was sitting on the cabinet. He's like, "Go kill Susie," or whatever. And he's like,
Susie's laughing at you.
Yeah, you need to go kill her.
But, dude, man, remember?
But again, as a young child, and then you have a brother like Max over here who fucks your head up even more by telling you things could happen. You don't really want to fuck with fate here, and knowing that your parents buy you weird looking stuff. Like I remember the monkey with the plastic face. Do you remember that doll? No. The monkey had that plastic molded face, and its mouth was just wide open, like, and it kind of looked like a Munchie-Chi, and it was creepy looking. I had one of those too, and you could stick its thumb in its mouth, and like it stuck it in its own thumb. It was just creepy.
You. That was a JC doll.
Shut the fuck up.
So I'm looking at Monkey Shines. This is from 1988. And your internet sucks. Now it's making me order a pizza because I touched the Domino. I love Domino's.
You ordering a pizza on your phone?
No, I was going to look up the movie Monkey Shines, but it decided to.
Well, right now the internet sucks because my son's probably playing games. He's on Fortnite. Got to make sure he gets his game.
Here it is, Monkey Shines. 1988 drama fantasy.
1988.
Yep. Right
That'd
here.
be about the time.
See the little monkey with the switchblade?
Yeah, that's about the time that we had a cable. We probably watched that. Think about all the
this
videos.
dude
Think about
becomes-
the videos we used to rent down to Circle K or whatever the shit it was.
He becomes a quadriplegic after horrific traffic accident.
Oh, that was.
His friends can. His
But
friend
Monkey
starts
Shine was the little monkey with
conducting
symbols.
Experiments with monkeys. No. He has a trained monkey named Ella, and she can raise his spirits. Oh, come on. Why? I don't want the whole thing. This is
See,
boring.
the Twilight Zone one.
Gradually, she begins to take. So the monkey starts taking out her underlying rage against his loved ones. That's it. I thought it was about
The
the
Twilight Zone one was off season 3. And it was called The Dummy. The Dummy.
Yeah, creepy shit. Hey, do you remember that time when we watched American Werewolf in London?
You told this story already.
Did I? We were yelling at Dave to ride his bike down the street. Yeah, it was
You
pretty
told me that he was afraid he didn't want to ride his bike home.
We gave him a squirt bottle with bleach in it or something.
Why?
to squirt the dogs.
What was that gonna do?
I don't know. I just remember yelling at him, pedal faster, because there was a neighbor had some dogs and he was freaking out. That was a good movie, though. That was a scary movie. So anyways, the walls of the Frozen children with all my mom's little creepy dolls. These are creepy dolls like you see in movies where they go into an old house, a whole family moves into this suburban neighborhood, and they go in there and they start, honey, we bought this old house and we're going to fix it up. And then the daughter's outside playing with her Barbie, and then she finds this creepy-ass doll, like, buried over by the side of the house. And then she picks it up and brings it inside, and the mother's like, "Ooh, where'd you find that?" And it was over by the side of the house. Can I keep it? Can I
Ladies
keep
and
it?
gentlemen, we're certainly glad to be here tonight. Speak for yourself, Turkey. That's Jared.
This is the Dummy.
Now cut that out. All right. Let go of the suit.
So it just
Out of here. No, wait a minute.
so it just sounds evil.
This is Danny O'Day.
No, it's the Dummy.
For one thing, I could be a better ventriloquist.
You got to find the part where he tells them to kill people. Like, they're making fun of you. So anyways, the little girl
Jerry
finds...
Atherson, a voice thrower par excellence. His alter ego sitting atop his lap is a brass stick of kindling with the sobriquet Willie. In a moment, Mr. Atherson and his knotty pine partner will be booked into one of the out-of-the-way bistros, that small, dark, intimate place known as the Twilight Zone.
Right there. I shit my pants right there. Right there. I shit my pants. I'm like, what do you mean? He's going to do something with the Dummy. That was it.
So my thing is, you all know the movies I'm talking about, where somehow the little girl finds the creepy doll in the attic, in a room, in a dark closet, wants to keep the doll. The mom's not sure. The girl starts to cry. The girl keeps the doll. She puts the doll in the bedroom, and then the little girl wakes up, turns on her bedroom light, and the doll has moved about 10 feet across the room. Right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's the kind of dolls that my mom had right there. Was those creepy ass dolls that we would...
This is what messed me up.
Willie, your next booking is in a fireplace.
Throws the Dummy in the...
You're not gonna leave me in a stuffy old trunk, are you? Oh, come on, old sport. I wouldn't lock you in a trunk.
That's what I thought about was under my bed right now.
That doesn't sound as scary as the movie. You have to see the visuals.
Dude, you
Sounds
could
like a
think, you
Disney.
could think to myself, this is me laying in bed hearing that.
Yeah.
JC, we're under your bed.
Yeah.
Come get us. We want to play with you.
And I'm like, no!
I would just...
My head turned
Coma.
sideways on a pillow and I hear,
Yes. Hey, come with us to the special room with
Dude.
all the children.
All
All
I-
the children.
Be one of us. We want you. Can you picture if you walked in that room and then they just like tap the glass, like tick, 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 and then you look really close and then the doors just swing open and they all jump down? Now,
You just die.
no, what the fuck would you die from? Would you
Heart attack.
Now, would you,
You'd-
as
you
a
would-
kid, you're totally in. You're ready for this. Would you move? Would you move and just run in and start kicking, or would you run?
You run.
But where are you going to run to? You've seen horror movies. You're going to run. Some reason they're going to be outside. They're going to be.
So
They're going to jump on you and start hitting it with their little porcelain hands, like karate chop your head, and then you're going to
that's
fall
the thing,
down.
too. How they going to strangle you with their hands are fixed in little porcelain. That's the thing.
I don't know.
See, the fear that we create in our head is worse than the actual action of the.
Because as
Fear.
children,
But
we watched cable, and we got into it, and we saw everything.
We created. We created such a massive fear of something.
No, the movies
worse than
created
the
it.
actual-
Movies gave us that, man.
Reason of the fear. You know.
There wasn't one horror movie like Children of the Corn. We'll go back to that. As soon as that did it, you didn't want to go anywhere near a cornfield because you knew that you were going to die. There was a Malachi or somebody in there with a knife.
Those movies are so stupid, though. Yeah, Malachi's creepy, but it's always with the couple, and they're just exploring, and they just happen to run across some shitty abandoned town where everybody's a psycho killer.
There's a weird cult.
You know what movie was creepy? I just thought of was Jeepers Creepers.
But see, this is stuff we watched when you were older. What'd you watch?
But did you ever see Jeepers Creepers?
Yeah, I watched it with you because you made my kid watch it. And then when the head got pulled off, then he freaked out and ran and jumped in my lap. Because you're such a good role model as an uncle.
I remember one time we were watching a movie, and it was the movie Arachnophobia,
Yeah,
and with the spiders.
yeah.
And my boy's sitting there, and I was like, "Hey, watch this. This is funny." And the motorcycle guys are racing those motorcycles, and those spiders jump out and grab them and start eating all the people. He
Wasn't
turns
funny.
around and he goes, "This isn't funny," and he ran out of the room. And then I turn around, and he's behind the couch, and he's like looking over the couch real slow, like he was all so scared.
Father of the year.
Yep,
Father of the year.
it's not real. And then I threw a bag of rubber spiders at him. Deal with it.
My kids freaked out even when I made them watch Army of Darkness.
So the wall for the children, the little dolls, we would dare, back to this, we would dare each other to go in that room in complete darkness and stand there and wait to see what happened. And I think that's when you said you heard one of them talk to you. Pretty sure you said that one of them said your voice, said your name.
Said my name.
Said your name, yep.
What'd they say?
I don't know. What's your name, fool?
That's what they said. That's what they said.
I
They said,
said,
"What's your name,
you
fool?"
just said
It was
they
the
said your
Mr. T.
name.
It was the Mr. T doll.
I pity the fool is not scared of me.
Yo, bro, what's your name?
See, I could deal with that. If some little doll yelled at me like that, "Yo, what are you doing, boy?" I'd be like, "Holy shit!"
I think it was the one that sits in the rocking chair,
Yep.
if I remember. Also, she had ceramic cats that look like weird things that look like they move, and that was the one that freaked me out. Last time we talked about, I got the wrong movie. It was the movie where the Annabelle horror movie.
Yeah,
That's the part that those cats, when that guy got bit by the statue on his leg, remember it was like a dog or
was such a
something. And then I
screwed
started
up
thinking
movie.
the cats could do that. Those cat statues could like scratch us like, meow. And then we're like, oh, and then all of a sudden all the dolls would come over and start jumping on us.
that whole Annabelle horror movie was a trip. Remember that?
Yeah, that was the book I was talking about that we had.
Yeah, that's the book we never read. Somebody in the house read it. I think it was our sister. And then we watched the movie. The movie was not that scary.
No,
But the part that was creepy was the part, the Jody or whatever, little devil eyes that would sit outside
in
the window. Yeah. But see, here's the thing. Another one of those movies that's completely fucked